huge round of applause for Josh. I've seen a lot of shark baits in my, in my like 18 years, and before I think Mike, I think you had the record, but I think Josh took it on that one. That was pretty brutal.
He's a one-up.
Okay, guys. So very special day today, coming together to promote Josh to the black belt. Definitely a very well-deserved thing. When I think about what it takes to be a Foundry black belt, I think of the amount of time it takes to put into this. I mean, Josh has been training 11 and a half years now, probably about a third of his life. It's pretty crazy the investment and the commitment it takes for that. Josh has been with us since, well, really before we even had our own school, back when we were training at the rec center and picking up our own mats and, setting them up every single time afterwards. That's pretty old school, so this is really special for me to be here with Josh and to be a part of this ceremony. What else does it take to be a Foundry black belt? You have to have character. You have to be a person of character that we want to represent us in the school. And Josh passes that with flying colors. He's a good man, a good friend, a good training partner. Josh has been a great mentor to our students here long before we promoted him to instructor and had him start doing classes. I've been watching Josh for many, many years, helping out the new students and encouraging them. He's just a class act all the way. I've seen him go into battle by my side at countless competitions. Whether he wins or loses, always a class act, always a great sportsman. And Josh passes that test with flying colors. And what gives me particular pleasure today to promote Josh is it's once in a while a person comes along that uses Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu to truly change their life. I mean, we're all in here not just for the self-defense aspect of it, although Josh has become a pretty badass, and sticking with it all these years, that's a part of it, but we stick with it because this is our second family, and we stick with it because we want to be better. We want to make our bodies better. We want to become more confident in ourselves. And I think to a story, Josh, that your wife told at your wedding about when she saw you after, and hadn't seen you for a few years. She said she walked by you, and she's like, wow, Josh is looking pretty good.
Yeah, can't argue there.
And I know it wasn't just, your body that she was talking about, Josh. I know that Jiu-Jitsu has helped you change your body and make it stronger and make you a badass, but it's also made you hold your head up high. And, I see that sense of confidence in you. And the last story I'd just like to tell is, Josh, you know how proud I was of you at the Vermont Open that time when I see Josh, Josh always doubting himself, always wondering if he could beat the top guys, if he belonged out there, winning some and losing some. And then there was this Brazilian guy out there, he's got a purple belt on, it looks like it's been around for like 100 years. You can just tell this guy was a badass, and Josh went out there and triangled. It was a really special moment. I even said to my kids and my family on the way home, I said, that's going to change Josh, and I'm so happy for him. And going on to become the skirmish champion, Josh, those guys that used to just watch out there and thinking you could never do that, you can do that. And you are one of them now. You're one of us, and it's really proud. Special moment for me to say, welcome. You're a Foundry black belt now, buddy. Come on out and get it. Great job, buddy. Could I have the other instructors come on over here and let's share your thoughts on our long-term training partner and student here. Everybody, come on over. All you guys are Josh's instructors. And come on over. Yeah, Ben, come on over.
So, Josh is, Sean said everything that you could say. Sean really summed up Josh. And I think the most important thing, and, as the school's always kind of represented, it's about being good people first and good at jiu-jitsu second, right? Nobody exemplifies that like this guy. This guy is probably the most selfless, caring human being I have met in my entire life. He is always there for any one of his teammates that needs him, for his friends. He'll go out of his way to help you, and he always puts other people first. In addition to that, Josh holds obviously a very special place in this club's history, having been one of, 4 or 5 students back then when we were at the rec center. There was like maybe 4 or 5 of us. And one of the things I remember most about Josh is that first day he came to class. And Josh was not in great shape back then, and that's what Sean's talking about as far as you look at how he's transformed himself both inside and out. He came to class, and after warm-ups, he went to the bathroom because he thought he was going to be sick.
The toilet was in the best.
And we all sat there after class, and I know Seth and I looked at each other and were like, oh, we may have lost that one. But you know what? I showed up to the next class, and guess who else showed up? That guy. And that one he rolled out of his car with his pee on, but that's okay. And then every class after that, Josh showed up. And he kept showing up. And he showed up until he got here, right? And he's going to keep showing up because that's the spirit of a foundry black belt, and that's the spirit of Josh. He keeps showing up, he doesn't quit, he gives himself to everybody. You couldn't be more proud, Josh, to stand next to you on this day.
Josh, I had, for like a couple weeks I've been thinking about what I wanted to say, and pretty much everyone just said everything I wanted to say. But I just want to say congratulations. First, thank you for your lesson today.